Right, Shalom to the elect. Coming back at you with another video. It's your brother Uriah I am from the GMS Louisiana Saints camp. Before I get started, I want to turn and face the east and give all honor and glory and praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles, great millstone, rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutations to the elect men who push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Wherever Yahweh Shai scattered you in these last days, man. Shalom, Maki. Shalom, brother. All right? And the name of this video is going to be entitled, which is a follow-up lesson from the last one I did. The name of this is going to be Many Shall Be Offended. Many shall be offended. All right? Because we have clearly entered into a time of great persecution, which, that I may add, can be another follow-up video. Great persecution is coming. It's pretty much here. We have entered into a time where, you know, Esau is ready to get physical with this thing now, man. Because this truth has gone out, man. Mainly the sound doctrine that the elders and apostles of GMS have put out there, man. Before younger brothers like myself that came into this thing, man. But he's seeing the influx of more Israelites coming into this thing, man. And more, it's gonna get even more. The Most High gonna blow this shit up to where it's just everybody on the earth is gonna know. Every single human being, every citizen, civilian, whatever you want to call it, is going to know about this Israelite. To know that they are the Israelites. The people on this side, the so-called Negroes, the so-called Latin-speaking people of the earth, the so-called Spanish people of the earth, the Israelites, the so-called Mexicans, the so-called Gadites, the so-called Native Americans, the Gadites, they gonna know who they are. They already know now. And it's getting bigger and bigger, man. This shit is famous right now, man. And the Most High said he was gonna he was gonna give us fame. And that's finna happen too. But this work gotta come first, man. Many people that are being offended, man, mainly Esau, even you jakes that's in this truth get offended. Like I said in the last video. Because you knew the sweet side of it, that cake, the sweet cake. You didn't know this bitter side of it, man. And because you get bitter, Yahweh Shai gonna spew you out of his mouth, man. Because it gets bitter, because the truth that got bitter, and you fell out of it, Yahweh Shai is gonna spew you out of his mouth. And it goes with you lukewarm brothers as well, man. Some brothers in the truth, Lord willing, that's not none of us. That's in the great millstone from the elders all the way down, that it's gonna happen to. But some brothers gonna fall out, man. When Esau brings that real hammer down, as I'm finna get into in the scripture, they gonna panic and get scared, man. As I stated in the last video, I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying this shit over and over and over, man. Like a cassette tape that plays all the way through, and that bitch just pops. Or you put it in the deck and you let the bitch roll all the way through to where you've been listening to so much you've been fell asleep in the car, and the bitch just to pop, and all that you put it out, the tape, the tape that the roll of tape that's inside of it, it pulls out, and it just still you know, gotta go inside of the cassette player and pull the bitch out. For the one that know for the 80s, baby, they know what I'm talking about. That's how it is with this truth, man. We never gonna stop saying the same, this truth, man. Never gonna stop saying, we'll keep repeating the same thing over and over and over, man. You know, like Elder Apostle Ball said today in this video, man. You know, we push this mark of the beast in World War III, but one of the main prophecies, if not the greatest prophecy, is the return of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai, HaMashiach, man. That's what we waiting on, man. And they on high beam. We on center stage right now. Like we said on the highways of Bible yesterday. We on center stage right now. We are the centerpiece right now. We are the live show. Yahweh Shah up there, how can I say it, cheering for us. I don't want to use the word repping because everybody don't know what that word means. Yahweh Shah is cheering for us, man, rooting for us, man. Telling Yahweh, look at my men. Look at my brothers. Let me go get them right now, Yahweh. Yahweh saying, a little more time. It's on my watch. It's on my watch. All these prophecies have to take place before this, before you can go, son. They ready to get out of here right now, Father. They being afflicted, man. They're being persecuted right now, man. Certain jakes that can't receive this truth come up and talk all kind of bullshit, man, and have no knowledge or understanding, man. Like the old head that came out there yesterday from South Baton Rouge. He come out of there yesterday talking some old Kemet shit, Egyptology, all that bullshit, man. That shit does not line up with none of this in the scripture. It don't line up with none of this in the scripture, man. This is Israelite history right here, man. This is Israelite history. For you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latin-speaking people, the so-called Puerto Ricans, the so-called Cubans, so-called Haitians, Jamaicans. This is your history right here, man. Right here. You don't need no damn Black History Month. No such thing as Black History Month. It's all about the 12 tribes of Israel. The Most High gonna gather his flock, his remnant, his seed, Judah and Israel, from the four corners of the earth, wherever he has driven thee. We're being afflicted, man. That persecution is here, and it's coming even more. The more the prophecies speak, and we seeing them all wrapping up, the greater the persecution is going to come, man. So let's get right to the scriptures. We'll start with Matthew 24, like I said in the last video. Matthew 24 and 9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted. The great persecution is here, man. And it's going to get even worse. To where, like we say down here in Baton Rouge, to where mama going to rat on you, man. Mama going to want to rat on you. When Esau put this on, we getting televised on the news, which we taking these L's right now, ultimately, Yahweh Shai is going to start putting them W's up for us, man. And we walk around with a smiling face doing these persecutions. When we been, the Most High putting spankings on brothers in this truth, man. Every brother got their own certain thing they're going through. Going back to Ecclesiastes, the 2nd chapter, Sirach, the 2nd chapter, man. We take it and we roll with it with a smiling face. So when Esau blows this, Esau tries to, make us shame whatever, put us on TV and whatever. Well, look at this, the media going, which is controlled by the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and the Bilderbergs. Put it on TV and say, well, look at these guys right here, a hate group down here in Baton Rouge, a hate group down here in New Orleans, a hate group in Memphis, Atlanta, Texas, Dallas, and Houston. Whatever, however you want to do it, all across the globe. We're going to stand firm for this thing, man. Enduring, man. Enduring means to be tough and be hard, man. Like I said, all it says it there in the Sirach, the 2nd chapter, man, to be made strong, man. Building you up in this thing, man. And we, like I said yesterday on the highway, we are in training camp right now. We'd rather endure this spiritual affliction from Yahweh Shah, the spiritual ass whipping, than to endure that physical nuclear fire that he finna bring. That destroying wind. So it says, and shall kill you. Brothers are going to be martyrs in this truth, man. You got to prepare yourself for that. You got to meditate on that, man. The apostles go into that, man. Apostle Great Millstone go into that. Let me be specific. Salakia. They go into that heavy, man. You got to meditate on yourself, man, being persecuted and afflicted, man. Getting brought before, judges and counsels, as it says in the scripture. We're going to get that in a minute. And that goes back into, like I said earlier, of Jake knowing the bitter side of this truth, man. That you're going to lose your house. You got to forsake it all, man. I'm ready right now to forsake it all. Right now. The fucking house that you're looking into right now, ready to give it all up for this truth, man. Seek ye first the kingdom, then all things shall be added unto you. Your house shall been preparing many matches for his men, man. The elect men gonna have many chariots, many everything. You think you're finna have women over here on this side right now in these days, according to the Isaiah 4:1. It ain't gonna hold accountable to what your house shall gonna have for you in the kingdom, man. So fuck this world, man. Fuck Esau's new world order. We gonna laugh at that shit while we drinking some wine. And we gonna laugh more, Lord willing, on that chariot. Laid back under the AC, drinking that wine. Looking at through the sealed glass at the destruction and indignation that Yahweh has poured out on you 2/3 of you Edomites, man, and other heathenistic nations. So a lot of brothers are going to be martyrs in this truth, man. And they're going to be the first ones brought back on that chariot, which Esau calls which Esau calls UFOs, so-called UFOs, which to us are IFOs. Like I said in the last video, a UFO is something Yahweh through Yahweh is put before our people. So they wouldn't know it, man. Only a few men can understand this Bible. This is a secret. This Bible is a book of secrets. A book of secrets. And now our eyes see our teachers, man. Thine eyes see our teachers. And that's another video I'm finna get. Another video, man. Putting these videos up for edification, man. So to hopefully let whoever you out there can come into this thing, man. So you can be sealed. So the angels can let loose this 4 winds that's finna happen on this place, man. And ye, back in Matthew 24:9, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And we're being hated. It's gonna get even worse. You think the apostles went through? The servant is not above his master. We're gonna go through it as well, man. Well, I said we in training camp right now, man. But it's got to take this thing serious, man. This is serious business, man. Pray and keep praying. Scripture has it written, man. Pray that you be able to escape all these things that's coming upon this earth, man. But if Yahweh got it set for you, for this is your lot, for you to be slaughtered or be beheaded for this truth, and that's just what it is, man. Because when you back on that shit with Yahweh and the holy angels, with King David, you're going to be looking at it, the scriptures has it written, man, it's going to be nothing but a light affliction to Yahweh. Hey, man, you got your head chopped off, that ain't shit, man. Yahweh died the greatest, the most painful, it can never, your servant cannot be above his master. So whatever you go through is not going to be worse than what he went through, man. He's coming back to avenge these devils, these Edomites, and you 2/3 niggas who snitched on him and ratted on him and got him put up on that cross. Scripture got it written in 2 Ezra 13th chapter. He gonna be flying. He gonna be standing on top of that chariot. Yeah. He gonna be standing on top of the chariot. When he flew over a great mountain and he flew up on it. He gonna be standing on top of it. With them red eyes looking down at you. A tall, dark-skinned Negro, so-called Negro. Dark as these floors that I got up in this house. Dark as these floors that I got up in this house. Yahweh shot. That's him, man. Dark as this garment that I got on. Scripture got it written that he was so dark that he looked like he was burned in the furnace, man. So if brothers get killed for this truth, man, that's just what it is, man. You take it, man. Jake talk shit on the block. Jake talk shit about his doing this and doing that, man. Y'all preaching the word like the old Jake was out there yesterday talking about preaching the word and everything. And then you go way off and you hitting on right on point with Yahweh will bring destruction on this place. And then you go totally way off with some Kemet bullshit, man. And the Most High made an example of that old head out there on the block in front of all his men, man. But it was on point with the scriptures lining up how Yahweh, through Yahweh Shai, is bringing destruction on America and everything. And then he just totally goes off with the name, saying Yahweh and Yahshua, all that garbage, broken Hebrew. And then talking about Egyptology and all that shit like that, Kemet. The brother said Kemet out there on the block, man. But hey, you know, it's not for everybody to receive, man. And many shall be offended. Here it is, verse 10, Matthew 24:10. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another, man. And that's what's happening, man. This is gonna happen. You got jakes that fell out the truth. They hate men, like Nate, that wicked ass nigga Nate over there at IUIC, man. He got a video where the woman was hitting the prophet, like talking about the chip in World War III that's finna happen. And she asked him about the other members of One West and everything. And they was like, you could just see that fucking hate. It was just soothing and seething out of his ass, man. Like a pot on that, like you bought an herb, like you got an herbal tea on the stove. And you set it for a timer, and the timer that went off, and it just ding, 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 let you know that it reached its boiling point. That's how that nigga was, man. But woe to that wicked ass nigga, man. Jeremiah 23rd chapter, man, who have scattered his sheep, man. And you may have some elect men that's over there in IUIC, but they have to start calling on the name of Yahweh while Yahweh Shai first. The foundation, the blueprint. The great, like I did the video, the great architect Yahweh, through Yahweh Shai and the holy angels, the Elohim. You're not teaching these niggas, that nigga not teaching these prophecies, man. And you could really much say he's offended by this shit, man. He's sold out. Niggas won't ignite these Israelite camps, these entry-level camps, these entry-level camps, like they in, like you got an NBA team that's been, like the Memphis Grizzlies came in a certain year, Toronto Raptors came in that wasn't here before then. These new entry-level camps that come in, man, they won't acknowledge that the men of Great Millstone have the 100% truth and sound doctrine. You'll say Yahweh Shai on the highways and byways, but won't acknowledge where you got that name from, and that your doctrine comes from the men of Great Millstone, the apostles of Great Millstone. And Esau knows this. These elite bankers, the Federal Reserves, which are all Edomites, the Amalekites, they know this. They look at the prophecy and they see each camp out there, or they talking this bullshit. They don't have the truth. These men right here at GMS, Great Millstone, which represents Yahweh Shai, being the first, that rock, they have the truth. We coming for them right there. So the Most High is setting us up right now, man, to endure this shit that's coming, man. We being popped right now. You know what I'm saying? Being afflicted. Brothers got their own thing they're going through. Yahweh Shai got, look, this gonna be for you, this gonna be for you, this gonna be for you. All y'all not gonna go through the same thing. It wouldn't be fair. We'll put you through this, put you through that. I ain't gonna put nothing on you that you can't handle because you my man. I'm gonna need you in the kingdom to rule over these fucking Edomites. In the 2/3, to learn this truth. The truth shall go forth from Mount Zion in Jerusalem. All right, now back on the topic, it says, Salaki. I read that one already. That's Matthew 24. So let's jump to Luke 21. The water Yahweh Shai for this truth, man. These very last days, man. Persecution is heavy, man. You know, parents gonna come up against you. Brothers gonna come up against you. Brothers gonna fall out. Lord willing, that's none of us over here at GMS, man, who's sincere about this thing, man. Luke 21, and I'm gonna start at verse 12. Because verse 11 goes into the prophecies that's happening right now, man. You know, with these earthquakes that's happening, man. Just had one over there, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Indonesia today. Today, as of June, what is it, July? I think it's the 9th or whatever. 9th or 10th. Today's date. I'm getting the fucking days mixed up. The days flying by so fast, man. You understand? The days flying by so fast, man. Most High speeding these days up, speeding these prophecies up. It's mean the more we push these prophecies, the faster they gonna speed up, man. That's why brothers putting up the elders putting up 3-4 videos a fucking day, man. If they miss one day, it's gonna be 4 videos the next day. And all the Akim across the globe putting up videos, man. I try to subscribe to all the GMS pages. Brothers out there in South Carolina, GMS South Carolina, they go hard. GMS LA, all the brothers, GMS Atlanta, Miami, Houston, Dallas, Memphis, all over there across, you know, Europe, GMS Hawaii, GMS London. I see y'all. All right? Luke 21:12. But before all these, they shall lay their hands on you. Yeah. That's why I say it's finna get physical right now. This truth has gotten to Esau to where, fuck, I can't do nothing, man. Their line is going all the way out. The truth is going all the way out now. So you can still shut the internet off, Esau, through your whole way out shut. But the truth is going out. And he knows this. Fuck, I got these saying, damn, I got to do something to stop these niggas, man. I gotta get these niggas. I put the hands, I gotta get physical with these niggas. I'm gonna keep you. You speaking too much, you talking too much. The only way to stop you is to shut you up permanently. Going back to what I read in Matthew the 24th chapter. And they shall kill you. But and putting the hands on you is grabbing your ass up, throwing you into these concentration camps. And we finna get that. And persecute you. It is. Said that a while ago. Deliver you up to the synagogues. And we're going to be brought all into courthouses, going to court. And we're going to win this shit. We're going to win. Esau got a gun in your head, asking you about this, asking you about Antiochus Epiphanes, asking you about, you know, the Elohim, the angels. Do you know who they are? You know this? Esau knows this shit. He knows the so-called UFOs have tall black men in it. Dark-skinned men over 7 feet tall. But only the hopefully elect men have gotten this knowledge to receive it and understand it. Blessed are the eyes that see what we see. And have an ear to these things, man. And watch it. The Most High is making it known, man. You ain't gonna hide nothing from my men, man. You can do everything to them, man. You can do everything else out here, but as far as this truth, as far as my elect men getting it, yeah, they gonna get it. And they shall not be deceived. We cannot be deceived. Lord willing, we in this number. And into prisons. Jay's gonna be thrown into prisons. And you're not going to the parish prisons or the county jails, no shit like that. No, you know too much. You going to these houses, you know, certain buildings and shit like that, that's on a deserted island, you know, that's ducked off or whatever, or on a one-way street with one fucking building in front of you. Like I said in the last video, like they did Neil, in a long-ass hallway in one room with a manila folder that got everything in it. And you're gonna get tortured, man. And get you to try to tell on this or tell on that or see what you know. That's the time that we're entering into, man. For the brothers. Being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. For Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai's name's sake, man. For his name's sake. And I was talking about earlier about the name. For his name. Knowing that we know the name, man, over here at GMS and Great Millstone. Brought before kings and rulers. And somebody's going to even be brought before the president of the United States of America. That's how serious it is, man. Before governors and shit like that, man. The ones who these niggas out here and women, wicked ass women go out there and vote for. That's who you're going to be brought before, man. The governors and shit like that, man. In the courthouses, man. But watch what Yahweh Shah say. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. It's going to be a testimony among the men, man. That this is what I went through. Especially in the kingdom. The kingdom that's soon to come from out of heaven. Yahweh Shah finna bring it for his men. That's what we finna do, man. We're going to be the superstars in the kingdom. We're going to be the talk. It's going to be our legacy. We're going to be legends in the kingdom, man. Isaiah the 13th chapter on this side says, Yahweh going to make his men, through Yahweh Shah, going to make his men more precious than fine gold. Because during the condition and state that Babylon is going to be in, we gonna be the center of attention. Brothers gonna want to come and get this knowledge and receive it. When shit pops off, man, Yahweh has already said it through Yahweh Shah. Through their afflictions, they shall seek me early. And we're seeking them early right now, man. But for the ones that go through this shit, the 2/3 that go through this shit, man, you're not gonna find them. Scripture has it written, man, seek him while he may be found. Why did it say that? Because it's finna be a time where he's not gonna be found. Yahweh Shah not dealing with you, man. Verse 13. And it shall turn to you for a testimony. And I just went over that. Okay, jumping down to 14. Settle it therefore in your hearts, in your mind, and your spirit. Settle in your hearts. These scriptures, man. Settle it in. That understanding, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Not to meditate, settle in your heart. Well, look, damn, what can I say right now? When you've been brought before rulers and kings and judges and shit like that, man. In the center, in these courthouses and buildings and shit, man. Man, what the fuck can I hit these motherfuckers with? Let me think about this scripture here. What was I saying on the block at that time? When these scoffers came up, let me hit them with this here. Don't worry about that. Yahweh Shah said, don't even worry about that. That's why it says to study the scriptures, man. To where it's gonna flow out of your mouth, man. What it say? Not to meditate before what ye shall answer. Not to answer back to what these judges, whatever they say against you, man. Don't even meditate on it. Study to show thyself approved. That goes hand in hand with this too. For I will give, Luke 21:15, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom. Yeah. What did I just say? Wisdom and stability shall be, that's going to be what you're going to have to rely on these times, man. Just like on the book of Eli. The book of Eli. They came for this book. The Jake knew too much. He had the book, man. It took the book, he was just still flowing with these scriptures, man. Right out the top of his head, man. They was shutting them out like this and was just bringing them scriptures out, man. Bringing them out. And if you pay attention to the movie, man, doing all the hell that was coming up on him when they was shooting out in the house and everything, Jake was so calm, cool, and collected, smooth. Had that spirit talking to him like Apostle Paul had with him. That's the type of spirit, that's what you want to receive in these troubling times that's coming, man. To have Yahweh Shah talking to you through the spirit like, son, don't do that. Go here, go there. Say this, say that. And you got to tap into it, man. Like these other heathenistic nations, Ezekiel 38, they finna tap into the spirit world with this third world's walk. Yeah, they finna tap into it. Ezekiel 38 finna tap into the spirit world. And us men gotta tap into the spirit of Yahweh Shah. for that protection to be sealed. Written in their foreheads, man. That's in the spirit. Being exempt from judgment. Ezekiel the 9th chapter, that thought walk in the Hebrew. Alright? And it says, for I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries